My name is Tom Sodderstrom. I'm the Chief Technology Officer at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. And what I really do is I look at the future. I taste test the future now. The future is about 3 years. That's an IT decade. So with that 3 years, we're able to prototype new things, try it. If it makes sense for our enterprise, we adopt it. If not, at least we know why. We document it. So really, I'm our internal futurist. And well over 200. My typical workday is very atypical. That's part of the beauty of this job. I don't have a routine. My best workday is working with an end user, a customer, who wants to have something new, try something, prototype it, a real business case, and then we do it together and we figure out how to prototype it, how to go about it, and I connect them with other people at JPL. Many people don't know that they're doing the same thing, so being able to connect two and reduce duplication is a very good day for me. Or working with industry and new thinkers about how we can do new things. So no routine, but a lot of fun. It's very important to us to be able to not have to build everything ourselves. So what we do is we partner with industry, especially the leading vendors. If we know where the interest is going to come, the next IT decade, which is the next 3 years, and it makes sense for us, then we become visible and interesting, and we can help with real JPL use cases, working with the vendors like Amazon, like Microsoft. So with Amazon, they had the everybody needs an ITAR cloud. It's International Traffic in Arms Regulations. Amazon created one called GovCloud. So we worked with them, advised them what they needed to do, and once they built it, we were able to use it. Microsoft, we were looking for the capability of searching videos for the text that was spoken in those videos. We asked everybody. And Microsoft finally said, well, we have one in the back room with Microsoft Research. So we worked with them and we said, we'll test it, we'll try it, and if it works, we'll buy it. And so that's what happened, and now it's a commercial product. Let's take a look at the surface of wearables is the next big thing, as is Internet of Things. So there's all kinds of numbers floating around, that there's roughly 2 connected devices per person today in the world, so maybe 12 billion. Now Intel and several others say there will be up to 50 billion in just a few years, and maybe up to 1 trillion. Those devices are really the wearable computers, computing, like Google Glass, like the Pebble smartwatch, and all the other smartwatches, and smart rings, and smart earrings, whatever else comes next. Smart contact lenses is coming now. So all of that generates a lot of data. It feeds the big data, and we can do something with it that really sensors. And it's a new computing paradigm. It's a new computing device. You can talk to it, you can blink to it, you can gesture to it, and it will measure your heartbeat, it will see where you are. They all have GPSs in them, so they know where you are. So this whole context becomes very important in the future, and we're testing it. Simple in a clean room, or if you're, for us, maintaining an antenna, you're able to call up the instructions without carrying the manuals. You can see an instructional video. You can then record a video, and then other people can check it. You can start and stop the projectors or the power source. So there's a lot of opportunity to do other things. My advice to the CIOs today is that there's so much IT coming, and it's coming so fast, that you have to look outside. Look outside back in as a customer would, and assume that you had no infrastructure at all. What would you do? And that's probably the right thing. Now, you can't really do that by turning off all your current infrastructure, but you could then create a roadmap. If that's the right thing, how do I get there? So it's as simple as starting to turn off data centers and instead using the cloud for many things that you can, so you don't have to maintain it later. The other piece is to focus on the business users, so partner with the business units and figure out how, as a CIO, we can drive revenue into their business. Because cost cutting is not going to make it. You get to 0 and you can't get any lower. Increasing the business base is unlimited, and that's what gets you promoted.